The only objection is you. And I'm saying that because I want you to understand that when you grow up in life, some of you compare yourself to your sibling, or you compare yourself to a friend or a family member. And what most people don't understand is, why is one person successful, or why does one person have that amount of success versus you coming in at that amount of success? We start to compare. And I want to let you know that comes from the me factor. What do you have within you, deep down, that separates you from anyone else out there? I'm not talking about knowledge. I'm not talking about wisdom. But I'm definitely talking about trial and error that you've been through more times than anyone else out there. I'm definitely talking about you failing more times than other people have. I'm definitely talking about your past preparation determining your present results and even your future results. So when you look at it and start to compare yourself and why you are not worthy for success, and you start to play the blame game, and you want to compare yourself, but you also want to let people know, hey, well, you're successful because of your parents, or you're successful because you were lucky, or you're successful because you're at the right place at the right time with the right people and because you saw the right opportunity. Well, here's the deal. You create your own luck. You put yourself into that position. Start putting yourself into that position. Do you think Celine Dion, who has made over $800 million, was lucky? Do you think that Jay-Z, who just hit $1 billion right now, accidentally hit $1 billion? No, they weren't lucky. They didn't get into their own way. We start to create traffic in our life, traffic that was never there. And I want to pick a disease. Think about a disease. The minute you mention a disease name, you give life to it immediately. No one ever thought about a disease. No one ever achieved that disease. And I'm saying achieved because they called it into their own life. You have the choice of calling diseases into your life, or you have the choice of calling success into your life. And everyone surrounding me, we got good at one thing: speaking it into existence. Way before it was physically there, we mentally saw it. Stop comparing yourself. But don't just stop comparing yourself. Stop going out there and making sure you play the blame game. Like, why is someone else successful and you're not? Because they worked harder than you. That's it. You can look at 100,000 reasons on why someone's better than you. You can find 100,000 obstacles, but there's one person out there right now trying to find one opportunity on why they can turn that obstacle into an opportunity. I need you to stay focused. Right now as we speak, we are in the 6th month of 2019. You messed up. Forgive the past. Forgive it. Forget it. Like, forgive the fact that you got to where you are right now and you don't have that desired result in the year 2019. Forgive it. What do you mean, Sashin? How can I forgive my past? My past was not just 2019, was 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 that I hadn't seen the results that I deserve. Well, do you really deserve it? So asking yourself those questions. When I played chess at 6 years old, I understood there's different types of chess players in life. You have an amateur who just thinks 3 moves in advance. 3 moves. That's all the amateur could see. You have a professional who sees 5 moves in advance. Well, if I move this, well, I can't see 5 moves in advance because I know I know the final picture of the end. I know the end result. I know what it's going to be. I know how it's going to look. And most important, I know the tactics and the reason behind it. So you have amateur and professional. Here you have master. Your master is seeing about plus minus 5 to 10 moves in advance. You have grandmasters who are thinking 10 to 15 moves in advance. I need you to start thinking 10 to 15 moves in advance. Right now as a country, whichever country you're watching this from, you've got to understand, there's a lot of opportunities, but there's also a lot of obstacles. And I need you to focus as if you're seeing that country transition. I love Africa, and I just got back from Asia right now. When I look at Hong Kong and China and all these different places, I want you to understand that China can relate to Africa in a very big way. Because China was Africa 20 years ago. We cannot relate as Africa, we cannot relate to China. Because we can't see beyond that. But as entrepreneurs, United States, country, continent, North America, I'll tell you one thing. You're always 2 to 5 years ahead of Africa. So we look at you as an inspiration. We look at you as a motivation. And we also look at you as a learning lesson from the mistakes you've made and the experiences you've gone through. Think like a grandmaster, 10 to 15 moves in advance at least. This chess game that you're playing is a strategy. Your life is a strategy. You're going to become successful. But it goes back to the roulette table. What are you betting on? Are you betting the right numbers? Or are you betting the numbers that are against you? There's no favoritism in roulette. The dealer doesn't care who you are. They don't care about your past success before you walked, to that table. But your life, the odds of you going to become successful right now versus you're going to fail, you're always going to fail more than you're going to succeed. But the minute it hits zero and you have cash on zero, you have chips on zero, it's game over. Because most people don't bet on zero. You're betting on zero. I'm betting on you. I want you to win at the highest form, highest level out there. I believe you have what it takes. And I'm looking you in the eyes. I'm looking you through the lens. And I'll tell you something. I don't know your name. I don't need to know your name. I don't know where you're from. I don't need to know where you're from. I don't know what time zone you're in. I don't need to know what time zone you're in. I don't need to know your bank balance. I don't need to know your race, color, and creed. I don't need to know whether you're male or female. I don't need to know your past, but I will tell you something right now. Someone's winning. And if they can win, so can you. Stay aligned, execute, never get lucky, and create your own wealth so no one can turn that around and say, hey, he was lucky. But I will tell you one thing. Success will literally be given to someone. Not just given, they'll work for it, so it'll be given to you. Question is, will it be given to you? Will it be given to you? Will it be given to you? Or will it be given to someone who you know, but they worked harder than you? Stay aligned, stay focused. I don't care about the past 6 months. This is 2019. You still have 6 months to go. Keep taking that shot at that goal. And mark my words, when you score, that's why Ronaldo gets paid millions. Because he takes shots, and the amount of shots he takes, he scores. He doesn't take 100 shots and score 100 goals. He takes 20 shots, 15 shots, and scores 1, 2, or 3 goals. He gets paid based on 3 goals. He doesn't get paid based on the shots he takes. Keep shooting. I promise you, you're going to hit either a home run or you're going to hit. And when you hit, stay focused. Don't lose momentum. Don't get stuck in the hype. Don't change the person you deserve to be. I promise you, there's more success out there. Seeing from the top looking in, rather than from the outside looking in, I'm telling you right now, I'm nowhere close to the top. I'm probably here. But I was here. And there's people here. And I'm going to get there. I know you're going to get there. You can't hate each other. I got to want you to win more than you want me to win. I literally want to help you win more than, in fact, I want to help myself win. I can't do that. I can't win alone. You can't win alone. Let's change the world. Let's make a difference. And I promise you one thing. It'll all be worth it. Follow my lead on this.